In the maritime world of ships and water vessels, there are all kinds of sizes. Big ships, little boats, and then you have the giants. Making waves and making a name for themselves, here are 10 of the largest ships in the world. The PRELUDE. Owned by Shell Australia, the PRELUDE is the first floating liquefied natural gas platform in the world. She's 1,601 feet long and weighs 300,000 tons. With a full load, she can weigh up to 600,000 tons, however, more than a Nimitz-class aircraft carrier. Her hull was first launched in December 2013 and so far will cost nearly $3.5 billion to finish. She will be used for drilling and gas production 120 miles off of the coast of Australia as of late 2016. She will also be the first ship capable of collecting and liquefying natural gas while at sea rather than having to lay pipes along the ocean floor. The AZZAM. At 590 feet, the AZZAM is the longest private yacht in the world. She was first launched in April 2013 and cost over $600 million to build. She is owned by Sheikh Khalifa, the President of the United Arab Emirates, the Emir of Abu Dhabi, and the Commander of the Union Defense Force. The AZZAM is basically a floating mansion with her own missile defense system. She can reach a top speed of 32 knots, a pretty amazing feat for a yacht her size. Her yearly upkeep is nearly $60 million for operation and maintenance costs. The Blue Marlin. The Blue Marlin is a 738-foot semi-submersible heavy lift ship that can accommodate a crew of 60 people. She began her seafaring journeys in April 2000 and remains in operation to this day. She's used for transporting drilling rigs and other large sea vessels, including Navy warships. In 2003, she had 2 retractable propulsors added in order to improve her maneuverability, and returned to service in 2004. The Harmony of the Seas. This 1,188-foot, 226,963-ton luxury cruise ship joined the Royal Caribbean Fleet when she made her maiden voyage in May 2016. She cost $1.35 billion to build and requires a crew of 2,300. She can carry roughly 5,479 passengers on her 18 decks, as she is equipped with 2,747 staterooms. The Harmony of the Seas is currently the largest passenger ship in the world. She comes fully equipped with a spa room, 4 swimming pools, 10 hot tubs, 2 surf simulators, a casino, water slides, water play areas, an escape room, 20 dining venues, an ice rink, a full-size basketball court, and various other amenities for passengers to enjoy. The USS Theodore Roosevelt. She was first launched in 1984 and remains in active service to date. The USS Theodore Roosevelt is a 1,092-foot-long Nimitz-class aircraft carrier within the U.S. Navy. She weighs over 100,000 tons and can carry 90 aircrafts, fixed-wing, and helicopters at a time. She is fondly known as the Big Stick to Navy officers. The most amazing thing about her, though, she's nuclear-powered, meaning she can travel almost indefinitely and only needs to stop to restock food and supplies. The OASIS of the Seas. While she doesn't haul goods or aid in times of war, she does accommodate 6,000 passengers and crew. The OASIS of the Seas is one of the largest ocean liners in the Royal Caribbean's lineup. She was completed in 2009 when she made her maiden voyage at the end of the year. She's 1,186 feet long, close to 250,000 tons when fully loaded, and can travel at a max speed of 22 knots. When she was launched, she was the largest cruise ship in the whole world. The DOCKWISE Vanguard. She's the second biggest semi-submersible vessel of her type ever built at 902 feet and can carry up to 110,000 tons of cargo. On her own, she weighs 116,173 tons, and that is a lot of ship. Since she has no bow, she can actually carry cargo longer and wider than her deck. She's primarily used for transports, floating oil rigs, and other large ships, but she can also be used as a dry dock for urgent repairs while at sea. She is able to submerge herself partially to allow the pickup and floating of other sea vessels. This allows for lower cost associated with the building of oil rigs, as it's less expensive to build in a shipyard and transport rather than building it directly on the water. The SEAWISE Giant. This massive 1,504-foot oil tanker has gone by many names: Happy Giant, Knock-Nevis, Jarre Viking, Opama, and finally, Mont, but she is best known as the SEAWISE Giant. She was built in the late 1970s by Sumitomo Heavy Industries Ltd. in their Yokosuka, Kanagawa, Japan shipyard. She changed hands multiple times in her years of service and even sank in the 1980s before finally being retired and scrapped in 2010. During her time at sea, she was considered the longest longest ship ever constructed. CSCL Globe. Owned and operated by China Shipping Container Lines, the CSCL Globe is one of the largest container ships sailing the seas. In fact, she was the largest container ship at the time of her launch, but has since been overtaken. She was first launched in August 2014, but didn't make her maiden voyage until December of that year. She's 1,312 feet long and weighs nearly 190,000 tons when unencumbered. Impressively, she can carry 19,000 20-foot-long shipping containers. The Freedom Ship. First proposed in the late 1990s, the Freedom Ship was designed to be a mobile ocean colony. It was envisioned as a 4,320-foot-long floating city capable of housing 50,000 people. It would have shopping facilities, an airstrip, and even be large enough to have its own tram system. The estimated cost to build the Freedom was $6 billion back in 1999, but as of November 2013, that estimate has risen to $10 billion. While the idea is still thrown around, construction of the ship has yet to start. Well, folks, what do you think of these giant boats? Let us know in the comments down below. And while you're here, be sure to like this video, check out these other videos we have for you, and of course, subscribe to The Richest for more weird content every day. Thanks, and bye-bye.